Hi, how are you? Welcome to Falloween, second day to my stream. My name is Miriam, for those who don't know me yet. And I want to thank Dana and Becca for organizing this and for inviting me or including me. I don't know if they invite me or I invite myself. So, hi everyone. I'm sorry. I don't know if I will be able to say hi to every one of you in particular, but let's try. Jenny, Tammy, Whitney, Teacher Loves Beauty. I wish I know your name. You can tell me. You Hutubi, same. Craftin Stitchery, Beck, Esther, Michelle, Moma Juju, and Lexi, my faithful companion, Zena, not Zenaida, Zena, Julia, and Ray, and Patty, Darcy. Hi, Darcy. And of course, Becca and Nina is here too. And Becca and Dana are here. Becca, I hope you are a mod now because I put you as a mod. Let's see if it, I think I did it. Oh, no, you are a mod. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can see I have a lot of things here on my desk and on my hand too, because I try to find everything Halloweeny or border Halloweeny. So I will try to read the chat at the same time, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So first of all, oh, Sherry's here too. Hi. So first of all, I dare recently to Becca and Dana on the aperture of this event to tell you what I do, because I am eclectic. My father was an artist, so I grew up, I think, in an apprenticeship of all my life with art and also crafts. And I am very curious. I am very, I bore easily. So I need to have always something in my hands. So I do crochet, I do embroidering, I do now textile art. This is not mine. This is Max's. He is my son, and he's starting to have a collection of that I bought for him. So I thought it will be a good companion for this opening today. It's the dragon. Okay, let's put it here. What are we trying to do today? I am a designer of stencils and stamps for PM Artist Studio, and this is my latest stencil. It's called Sunflower, and I will try to do something with it. I have my gel plate prepared for that. Also, I want to show you some things. These are printings I did on my printer. Oh, this is on the other side. On fabric. Didi, hi honey, how are you? Welcome. Sandy, I hope I said hi to everyone. If not, you tell me. Okay, so I did this printing I print today in paper, so on paper, so you can see this is a design of mine that I only do things when I need them. I don't sell things, but I am happy to share with you if something you want. I did the same printing. I have a laser printing, so I am using it for these things. So I don't mind if it's not so knitted, because I wanted to maybe embroider over that. And today I am going to do experiments, because who knows me? Yeah, I am in Israel. Yes. In a little city called Kiryat Yam, beside the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. I am 200, 300 meters off the sea. So I have embossing powder, and I almost didn't use it. And I had the idea of use it on fabric and see what happened. I don't know if you did use it on fabric. So one of the things I can do is I can embroider over that. I can use, and I did, sorry, I'm all over the place, but I want to show you something. I am trying to do or to experiment with fabrics, because I want to do my own designs on my fabrics. So one of the things I do, this I made before the stream. It's a combination of acrylic paint and shaving cream on a gel plate. Yeah, I'm that adventurous. So there are places that I have more paint. There are places I have less. But anyway, this is a fabric that it's not so, like, it's not cotton. So it's an exception. I made also, oh, sorry, my little spider is, I made some printing on cotton today, because we are going to do printing over this, or maybe stamps or this or whatever. I am going to show you. So let's put this aside for a little bit, because I did, I wanted to tell you something and I didn't. Between my experimentations, one of the things I do textile art that it's wearable and that it's not wearable. The non-wearable thing, I don't mind. I can paint with whatever I want, and if because I'm not going to wash it. But the wearable thing, I wanted to do some experimentation to see what stays. So all of these are fabrics, cotton fabrics. I did some on the other one fabric, but it's not stays. This, it's perfect. What I did is I paint with different things. I put the name of the whatever I did with regular pen. Okay, this one, this is a Sharpie, but could be any one of them. This is a gel pen. Maybe that's why, because I have here gel like these ones, and it stays. So every one of these, it's done with different things. I put the what is that, so I know after. I did it once, and I didn't put, and it erased everything. I put with a fabric marker, and it didn't stay. Okay, so alcohol markers. I did it, I wash it in a machine, and then I put on the, well, first of all, I iron it because it's the heat what fix it. Then I wash it, and then I put on my dryer. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, and my belly, no, but it was on my hands, Becca. Sorry, I cannot read the chat all the time. Hi, Yolande, how are you? Karen, Beck, I don't know if I told you yet. Hi. If I am losing someone, please let me know. This I did a long time ago, and I found it, the cauldron too. It was for my first spooky house. And well, the thing is that water soluble crayon, that is this one that I have, this one didn't stay. Alcohol inks stayed. Okay, so you can use alcohol inks in wearable textiles. Water soluble oil pastels. Yes, it stays, and I love the effect. You need to put more because some it will be going, but I love the effect. It's like a batik effect or some sort. This is Sharpie. Sharpie, it's how do you say? Let's say, like, you cannot do details because you see what happened. It goes, but you have really interesting effects too. And Sharpie, I did iron it, but you don't need. And these ones, what I did to, instead of iron them, these ones, I put them straight from the gel plate to my dryer. So I did not a complete cycle, you don't need it, but I use the, I still need to wash it and see what happened, but at least it's not like hard. Ah, okay. Okay, Rebecca. I will have that in consideration. Carol, hi. I really enjoy your stream today too. I enjoy every one of them. I'm sorry if I couldn't stay awake 24 hours and I missed someone, but this is acrylic ink. It's very nice. It's not hard. It stays, but it's very expensive. So you choose. Felt markers, sorry. Like the regular marker, of course, I knew it wasn't be able, but experimenting, you need to experiment everything, not only what you know it works. This is watercolor marker, this kind. I'm not sure where I use the other kind of watercolor markers, but it's not this one, sorry. This kind, that this is Ecoline, you have another, this is liquid watercolor. So I think watercolor need to work, because the only place that I made the watercolor dry was in this kind of fabric, and it didn't stay, but I think it was because of the fabric. So that's another one. This is something so interesting. This is regular oil pastel, and it stayed as I put it. So, of course, we all know that crayon also stays. So, the only thing you need to take in consideration when you iron the pastel or the crayon, you need to put some, I have here, paper towel, because it will stain, and it's ready when it's not stained anymore. Okay. Did Miriam say if she used, oh, I didn't use Inktense because I don't have it. That's why I tried to use, I know that Inktense work. I try to use what I have, and if for some miracle someday I will have Inktense, I will try them. But I did try watercolor marker, and it worked. So these are the water soluble oil pastels. So the water soluble and the regular one, they work as a charm. So that's what I did for experimentation. Now we are going to experiment a little bit more. If you want one of these or the two of them, after today, maybe tomorrow, I will put them on my coffee page, and I will put in Facebook, in my Facebook, it's Miriam Wolf. I will put, and maybe I can do a post also, because I'm not sure that the link I have on my description of my coffee page is accurate. Anina knows it, so Anina, you can share it if you want. And I put it, I am going to put that as a freebie. Okay. And I have this one that it's the spooky, and I couldn't find it to put in paper, but I will put this also. Okay, this is the witch. No, it's not. It's me. Okay, let's try the embossing powder. At least we are going to know if it works or not. Some. Hi. Please, whoever wants her channel or his channel to be shared, ask one of the moderators, please. Hi, Maxi. How are you? Hi. Maxi is here. So let's see. I want to try. Of course, I am going to try on the cat or on the crow. This is a very this is not cotton. We'll see what happened there. This is very cottony. This is linen, so we can do linen too. This is very linen-y, so we can do here. I have an embossing pen. I have my trusty glue gun. And let's see. Becca says, hi, Maxie.
Hi, Becca. Hi, Betsy.
Do you have to wet the pencil tips to get them to draw on fabric, or do they work when dry? I did use watercolor pencils too, and it worked. I did two different things on fabric. I put some water first, and then I paint over that with the water soluble oil pastel, and with the watercolor pencil. But also I did a side without. So it's better when it's wet, like to have the pencil, for instance, but the crayon, it's working anyway. And I don't know if I show you the pencil, because I have it here somewhere. It's very nice. Here. Yes, that's why I didn't show you. This is watercolor pencil. This one, that is the one who stays better, is without wetting. These ones is when wet, and you see that we have leakage. So this one, I don't know what is it, but because I didn't put here. Oh, this is the watercolor pencil too, I think. Anyway, I won't recommend. I will recommend watercolor pencil for details, and if we have time, we can do it. So let's try first this, because I am very curious. You know, I am art curious, so I am very curious. And let's see what happened. We have a bat. I think it's enough for this. We have here, well, let's do the face here. Oh, it's not stays in one place, this. Let's see what happened. Okay, the head. So let's start with that. I think I might need a paper here. To put. So we have this one. First of all, it stays here. That's good sign. Miriam, Shannon come in the room and recognize your voice. I say, hi, Miriam. Oh, yeah. Hi, Shannon. How are you, my dear? That's nice. Okay, let's put this again here. That's what I see that you do. I don't know. I didn't grow up with this kind of things. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. First, I see that you do from the other side. Okay, it's not so easy. 100 if it's not paper. Let's do it from here now. Well, it's here. I don't see it's blacker. I don't see okay. You will be the judge. Weird. Do you know? Let's see the cat. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. I couldn't do that. I'd be afraid to burn the fabric. I'm not afraid of anything. What can happen? I burn it. Don't you think? Oh, okay. I don't see a lot here. I think I will need to embroider it. Oh, okay. No, I will need to embroider it. Anyway. I burned my fingers. Okie dokie. Let's see what happened here. Well, something is happening, but not what I wanted. We, on the other hand, can have some. Let's have some of these and see what happened. Because this is a Sharpie. So we don't need the printing part, but if you don't know how to draw something or you are lazy than me, like me, you can print and do Sharpie later. So this I like very much, very much. Let's see here what happened. Okay, something is in my floor now. Because I want to use it on my, I am going to do and show you fabric baskets and envelopes and pouches. And I wanted to do one here with you with a spooky theme or whatever you pronounce it. Sorry. It's not easy to concentrate in everything at the same time. So for who don't know me, I am 65 years old. I am a mother of 5 and grandmother of 3. I have kids in 3 continents. I realized yesterday on the hop that I had it wrong, and South America and North America were two different continents. I remember when I was studying as a teenager and as a kid, and I thought we had one America with three parts that were South, North, and Central America. But I realized yesterday, well, you made me realize that no. Anyway, I have kids in Argentina. I have kids in Israel, and I have one kid in Israel and one kid in Spain. So Europe, South America, and Middle East or Asia. And as I said, I did a lot of art in my life. I think that I learned to draw or appreciate art at least before I walked or talked. And my father is the culprit, was. And I have the privilege to work with him and learn from him and learn from other teachers. And I love this. I really love this. I don't aim for, let's say, doing something accurate, but to have fun and to know people. Hi, Jerry, how are you? Let's see who else. Yes, please don't tell. First time I can see a word. I think with this one I have 4. That's a lot. Not. So let's try at least to do these 3. I should do one of these 2. And well, this one it's too little to be able to do it, but I can embroider after. And I had a very broad education. I learned to read and write in Spanish and in Hebrew at the same time at age 6. And then my father let me in on a secret that was to watch movies with subtitles, and almost all the movies that we had in Argentina were from the US. So let's grab some fluo and this. So we started reading the subtitles, and with time we didn't pay so much attention to it until I learned English somehow. because we had English as a subject in the middle school only, but the level you achieve, it was really not much. Okay, so what happened with that? So we have some fabric thingies to put, and now I'm going to show you my different pouches so you can see what we are going to do now. First of all, as I told you, I cannot be without doing something with my hands. So, well, while I am on my bed watching the Hope, I found these ones that I had, I think, I don't know, 5 years I made them, and I had it in one place, and I made a fall scarf with them. So let's see. This is my rice bag. So you can see I use a stamp that I designed, and I use some different scraps of fabric that I found. Here we have the pumpkins. I use for this the die cuts on fabric, and then I embroider them. This is just slow stitching as it is. 2 of them are pockets. 2 of them are only patches. And you have this that you can close the bag if you want and take it whatever you want. So this is all fabric, this is fabric, all of it. And then I have some things like that I take some prints on fabric, and then I do some slow stitching according to that. This one, for instance, I think I don't have a lot of things done here. Hi, Laura, how are you? Thank you, Didi. Okay, so what else do we have? This is one thing. Other things. Well, I have always this kind of tappers where I put things that, little things that when I sew or do something, scraps. And I can use them then, different scraps, different kind of them. This was a pajama that I found, and I did use it in several things, and I have a pocket here, so I will use it. You can use it in a journal too, the fabric thing. You can take a pair of jeans that it's little, sometimes I drift. Oh, sorry. This is my spider and my bee. This is 3D embroidery, and this is foamy. And I found it very, very interesting for today. So this, I cut a jean. I bought very, very, very cheap jeans, and I use it. This, I found out that in my supermarket they have bed sheets, only the the one that goes on the mattress, and it's very cheap, and it's a new fabric, cotton. So I bought on the two colors that they have, and I am using it on my things. Then I made things like this, and I will show you more. These are made part by hand, part with a machine. And I made this. Didi, I was thinking if you want to do for you something like that, that you like the rolls with elastic in the, I was learning in YouTube how to do it. So I will do one for you for your pencils. No, I cannot pronounce like you. Pencils. Okay. I will send you. But this one I made like that because I want to put some other things. And this is another things I was doing on those times that I am in front of the YouTube or television, that are little medallions with embroidery in them, on them. And I have another one that I made with embroidery, but instead of embroidery floss, with ribbon. This one. I hope you can see it. So I have this here so I can have it with me when I have a carry-on that it's open. It's a makeup carry-on, and I bought it for my art, so it have, of course, wheels, and I take it everywhere I go in the house, and I sit on my couch, or I sit on my here on my desk, at my desk, or in my room, and I always doing something. What something? Let's see. Here I have, for these pins, I have a little pouch. This was made by hand. This was made by hand. It's a little, like, you can use it for whatever. I use it to put inside things that are not trash, but while I doing things, I have little pieces of that, or scraps, little scraps, or a yo-yo that I made and didn't use. So you can put trash on them too. I did, here is this, the same, this fabric that I found. There are big tablecloths that someone discarded, and they are 3 meters at least, every one, and very white, and it's white. But I did put acrylic. Let's see, I have here that you can see the one that it's the mix of every one of them, that to make like a tea color. But this is acrylic with water, only that. But in the last ones, when I made this, that is this is not going with the, you can wash it, and I make them with this water. I put a nylon here, and I made them, and it's very nice. You see, this is the original, and those are one. I have one blue also. I put salt because I know that salt and dye I love the sewing, and I bought for me. You can see I have a regular one, and then because I cannot put it on my desk to do streams because it takes all my desk, I bought this one in Temu. It cost me $25. And I thought, okay, for $25, if it doesn't work, doesn't work. But it works. And have all kind of stitches, not only the regular one. And the only thing is that the rewind is not working in all the stitches, only the regular one. And it's a nice little things that I can put, and I did use it in a stream, and I can use it and demonstrate. So I love it. I love to do it. When I was little, I couldn't. I had always problems. And not only little, I was adolescent or a young person, and also I have these problems always with the sewing machine. But I love both things. Okay, this is the same fabric. We found it on the street. Okay, we didn't pay for that, and I have 4 tablecloths. There were more, but I didn't think. With these 4, I have 4 or 5 years of doing things. So I made myself this only by hand. I paint with thread here. I try. I need to practice more, but that was the intention. On the other side, I have something better. I did all that using the fabric. You can use everything you want. This I put on here. This I embroider, and I did also this by hand. And I think I am going to put here inside my underwear. Hi, Luis. How are you? Welcome. Oh, thank you, Didi. Okay, let's see. This one. This is the one stamp from Eddie Makes Art. I had this that I made with crochet, of course, and then I stamped it with acrylic over. It was a pillow, a very, very old pillow. And first I put some watercolor, so that's the color that you see. And I embroidered my initials. And yeah, here you open it. Here you have a pocket with, this is a granny square. And this is another bag. Then I did this bag. So this bag, we have 2 hours. So I try to give you context, and then we are going to do something. So this also, I found this and others fabrics on beside the trash, separate, but beside. It seems that some people that made some soiree dresses throw up some rest of. So I grab it. So it's linen and this, and I embroider that on the other side and here, and then it's a square that you close 3 of the, like all the, you close 3, and then you put the other one with, this is a bead, a paper bead that I made. I think I have more here, so you can see. This is my paper beads. And this one, it's another kind of basket. It's also the same concept that the other one. You do a big square and then you put the corners inside, but you take like that, and then I have things inside different, and this is sashiko, all sashiko, that I have the stencils for that. I think they are here, yes. So I started to use them. So you put on the whatever you want, but I made also some digital sashiko files so I can print it like this, and then this I can do sashiko on them. It's a printer. With my printer I did this also. These were t-shirts that were very, very little, and I received my money back without needed to give it back. And I tried, and it was very, very nice fabric for the printer. So that's it. I have it. So what else? I have this one, for instance, is the same. You have one big square, then you, oh, it have a pin. Why? I don't know. You close it so you can put this, and then when you want to use them, there's ribbons, you do like that, and you have a bag. And when you don't use it, you can. And this, Becca, hi Belinda, how are you, my dear? Becca, do you recognize this fabric? Becca did this detach with some, what was? Well, she sold things, but it was like beef, and I bid for that. So I use it, Becca. Okay. Then what I did is baskets. Those all are baskets, different baskets. This was the first one I did with all kind of slow stitch around here, and I used whatever I had. This was also Becca's little piece of fabric that had all these birds. Yes, you do. Yeah. Brenda, hi. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Yes, I am discovering things. Let me tell you, if you only experiment, you will, like, for instance, this one, it's made with a stencil on the gel plate. And it's not perfect, but it was part of an experiment. And this is one kind. This is another one. And this here have one of my designs that I printed with my laser printer on this fabric that I use for here. Okay, I try to not. This one fabric that I found beside the trash, and then I put on my laser, and I did one of my designs. I print here, and it's perfect. This is another one of my designs. This is one of my angels, and I think I have another one inside. Yes, this one. So I try to combine, because you can see of that I don't say no almost to anything. And when I need something, like I had this is the lamination part of my life. This is the weird accordion books. This is the stickers ones, but by hand. Those are fall too. These are the outfits for my aunt. I made an aunt in one of Didi and Janet swaps, I think it was, the passport one. And then it was very popular, so I made like this. This is my angels. And I made all kinds of things. This is one of my designs that I made in Procreate, and then I did little to fit there. What else? Oh, this is my design also, that we have a stamp, and I printed it because I own the design. I can print it too in any. Here I made like part of my design and part of another design. And then I have a time that I made pouches. Well, this one it's a little bit, or things like that. And I have everywhere. This, for instance, is one design that yet I call it Beams of Light, and I made a lot with that. This is gel print, and then I laminated. Hi, Tina. Oh, I'm sorry. I was showering. Okay, so let's do something. Enough showing off. Okay. I'm going to show you something, and we are going to do the same but bigger. Well, I have more. This is the one thing I am working now. And I also doing designs of Maxi that he is doing on paper, and I am doing them on quilting, because I didn't have quilting in my life when I was a little. It's more popular in United States, for instance, but oh, thank you, Becca. What happened? I didn't do that. I think we have ghosts. So this is a needle pin book that I made 4 pins, and then I have here a little bag that I saw to put my threaders. So I have threaders here. Then this one I did like that. This one, it's my needle book. So I have here my dragon. This is mine. You put it in wherever you are embroidering or doing something, and then have magnets, so you put the needle in the between when you are doing something. And this one, because I told you I have here a place where I work, but I have also my carry-on that I have little things. So I have this one when I work here for my pins. And then I have this one that is the one that I want to do today, that it's a triangular one that you open, and I have my little pins there, but you can put any one you want, and we are going to do this today. Okay, I think I have enough things I show you. Let's take out my spider and my bee because it's no good. So let's try to open this. I have rotary cutters. I have all kind of scissors. I have mats, but we are going to use a little bit of everything. So first of all, I am opening this. This will be the liner. Hi, Paula. How are you? Jennifer, Oda. Hi, honey. How are you? I don't know if I want to use, I think I want to use this now to have my outer so let's use the stencil because I have it. That's not the only reason. Maybe I can use it for the liner with white. Yeah, that will be a perfect thingy. So let's put over here. I am going to use a little bit of cream. This is not a cream to eat. This is a cream to shave. And then we are going to grab this and we are going to roll. So as I told you, you need to experiment. If you don't experiment, you are not going to go anywhere. You can copy, but you are not going to do original things. So this is the first, my stencil, my latest stencil called Sunflowers. And I don't know where to put things because I got fabric everywhere, but let's use it on this fabric. So I have another brayer that have no paint, and we are going to thank you, Paula. Okay, let's see if we succeed. Yay! So we have that. Because I want that to grab, I am going to ask to my assistant to put it on my dryer. Please, Maxi.
Sí, ahora voy.
Okay, so whenever it's ready, we are going to use it. In the meantime, we can try to grab the rest here if it's not dry. And I am going to use my stencil on paper later. At 9, Maxi termino. But yeah, it's not, this is dry. So what we can do is to put some other paint. I have white here, so I need to clean this. Okay, I had something here that it's that and it's stained. So we are going to stain it more and prepare for some other project. Because it was there and I didn't intend to be there. So that's how I have things, how I roll, pun intended. Okay, I need some, where did I put my, I don't know. Let's see. Let's use it. So I am going to use it on paper and maybe we'll see the result. I have a big one. I have a used one, so let's use it on the other side. I am going to let it dry. It will be something like that, but we are not going to see it yet. Oh, I can use this here. I cannot find, oh, I found. This is the only thing I really clean after use. Not the gel plate. Okay, Miriam, what kind of dog? Oh, well, I have 2 dogs that are, both are mixed dogs, and one of them is mixed with terrier, and the other one is the daughter of the first, and she might have a father poodle, but we don't know because my dog escaped. She is an escape artist, so she escaped and then we don't know. Okay, let's clean hands. Maxi, pusiste andar, si no? Okay, thank you. So let's put. So now we know that this does not work in fabric. Embossing powder, nay. But we learn something because when we fail, we learn. We also learn. Okay, anyway, we have this that we are going to put in our pouch. The pouch is very, 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 very easy. And I am going to try to use something that you can have. Like I can use a regular, this was from a bed sheet too, a regular fabric, or I can use what it calls charm packs, or even bigger, because what we need is something like that to do that. With 3 of the charm packs that are, let me tell you, it's 12 centimeters, but in inches, I think it's 5'9" inches. Let's see this one. 4'9", no, almost 5 here. 4.5, a little bit more than 4.5, but it's 4.5. So you can do it with this. It's the easiest thing. Or if you have fabric scraps, you can do your own fabric. You can use a stabilizer like this. This one have one side it's regular and the other side is granulate because have glue. So if you put different things here, and we are going to use for this, so we have a very sturdy, because I'm not going to use batting, okay? But I want to use this. So what I do is to put this here. Now I can cut how much I need of that. Okay, I know. I know, I can use a rotary cutter, but I didn't want to do all this. So we can sew it, of course, but we can put batting. I am going to put this. So what do I need for that? I hope you are enjoying my eclectic style. This is my mini iron that I use for this kind of things. Let's. Yes, my dogs in particular, they do whatever they want. Okay, what do I want? Oh, I know what I want. I lost my little one. This one, I don't need to use this, but I can if I need to. Anyway. Today everything falls on me. Because this could be gluing on my, if I don't. That happened to me a lot. Okay, what I want? I want some parchment paper. And I am going to use it here over because I don't want to cut or be very precise. If I am not very precise. This part will be gluing on that it's not gluing. Oh, you have so much fabric. I have everywhere. See, scraps. I have 5 or 4 like this, and all the time I'm organizing, because if not, so I want to put that a little bit over, not a lot, like a millimeter, 1/8 of an inch over the other one, because we are going to sew anyway. And so you iron this, trying to stay a little bit on parts. One tip with fabric, if you don't want to stretch it, don't do that. Do this. And let me tell you, I don't iron my, I only iron my fabrics to do craft. I don't iron my clothes. So this is almost at the temperature that needs to be. We could have waited. Next things that are going to be used in this house, I already asked Maxi for shirts, because shirts are cotton or polyester sometimes, yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see, this is glued. I can glue better. So let's cut a little bit more. At the same time, if you want to do this, like what I say, if you have crumbs, I have 2 jars of crumbs, and I save them. One day I will put them like this on a stabilizer, and then you put tulle over and you sew, and you have your own textile that you made. It's like the Franken paper or the masterboard with paper, but with fabric. So we can use fabric on our journals too. I have, I don't know, I think 4 bins full of journals, and I thought I need to stop doing journals. Some of them I use, some of them I not use. I only do them because I love to do them, but that's it. I never iron anything but a few heavy smart shirts. The rest fold it, and yeah, that's it, Paula. That's what everyone does lately. Okay, first, this is already in the right temperature, so let's do another pass here. That's it. Maxi, ¿me podés pasar la tela? Que ya debe estar fijada. Gracias, hijo. So don't forget, we have the lining on the dryer right now. That's it. So that's perfect. Now I am going to grab some. You could put felt in the between this and the lining, because we are going to do some slow stitch like quilting, so maybe we need some. And I need to remember if I have some. I use sometimes another kind of fabric to put in the middle. I don't think we need anyway. I was looking for another fabric that I want or I'm willing to sacrifice. Do you know this, Becca? Came in the same package. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, we have now our lining ready. I think I am going to use only that. What's that? Oh, okay, no. Well, I cannot find my felt easily, so I'm not going to. Let's see, where do we have? I can easily cut this. Let's see. Easier to cut with this. You don't need to have my stencil, but you could have any stencil. You could have do the technique like a brayer off. Yeah, that's the problem. Iron underpants. If you have an accident, you can be nude. That won't be a problem. Oh my. Okay, scraps, more scraps. It's the same with papers. You cut your scraps, papers, you have more scraps. I love this one that I bought for quilting. See, I am enjoying my quilting stage. Okay, so now that all of this is usable, now we see that we don't have enough and we need to, okay, that's not so bad. We can put some here. We have other. I should have done this first, huh? Yeah. So yeah, when my grandma was in Poland, when she was little, they used to have a person who came once a month to do the laundry in big bins, metal bins that they did with, they use with, that's it. So I am going to use my sewing machine because I think we are going to go faster today with sewing machine. And we can use other things like flow stitch to do something else. How many time we have? Like half an hour. Okay. So they starch everything once a month. They boiled the water, boiled the clothes inside, shirts, bed sheets, tablecloths. I hope it works because when it's okay, this goes to the floor, to my feet that are always without shoes. So one day you will read the crafter that died for her craft. I can't find my hexagons. Okay, first of all, we are going to put this on this. So I don't mind the print. Okay, don't want to work. It was working 1 minute ago. I don't know. Oh, now it's working. Okay, are you going to work or not? Are you going to embarrass me? Almost. It's working, but I need to thread it again. Almost embarrassed me, almost. Wow, really? I want that locker. 70s is my time. I was born in the 60s. So I was 10 and all my teenage were in the 70s. I remember the colors. Now it's again the Oxford pants. Okay, so now I am going to put this here like that. We can use some of the ones we did, if I can find it. Have you saw my cat? Oh, I have my pumpkin. I will use my pumpkin first. You know what? This could be my lighting, and my design could be my, let's see, the part that we are going to. I think here I can put my, let's use 10. This is, or supposed to be, yeah, zigzag, little zigzag. I will show you in a minute. Okay, we have a patch, a pumpkin patch. You see now? Okay, let's now do this like that. We are going to sew all around, but one place where we are going to okay, it will be a little bit inside. Oh, no, now I need the regular one, that is the one. If you do it slow stitching, you can put right sides on right sides, like you put the other sides together. But I put right sides with right sides because I am going to tell you. Okay, Paula. I could do it by, that's a pity because I could do it. Okay, never mind. You could do wrong sides together and then do a zigzag stitch anyway. And don't turn the fabric. Sorry, I need some water. You can use clips so it stays in place, or pins, or nothing like me. Yes, I live in Israel. Oh, Becca, I dream to go to the United States and tour the country to visit all of you. I dream on that. Okay, let's see. We need only this part we are going to left without, so we need to do all around. My other machine is a little bit faster. I don't have the kind of patience for this, but I am doing that for you. So you can see what is in my desk. Bye, Esther. Thank you for coming. And don't forget to, whoever subscribed today, don't forget to come back, see a short, a video, whatever you want, and comment so YouTube knows that you are not a bot. And thank you so much if you do that. And please do that with every one of my fellow crafters that are today and yesterday. And to Becca also. So I am going to take this out because we are not going to use it. And it's not taking a lot of room, but it stays. And that's the beauty of that with one hand I can take it out and continue working with whatever I'm doing. Oh, we might use it again, but no, I am going to do. I forgot to do this part, but I can do it now. And I can do it slow stitching, or I can bring my machine again and do it. Yeah, we are going to need the machine, so I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so hi everyone who entered. If I do this by hand, I will not have here the stitch. So I can do it later. I can do it now. It's very easy to do. So I have here embroidery floss, and I have, I think here, my needles. You can be here. So let's grab one needle. I think my needle is in my work here. Yes. I left it here. One thing that it's very, very nice if you want to do some fabric textile work is this kind of pens erasable with sheet. And I use them, for instance, in this one, when I wanted to do this straight. So I put the lines, and when I finish, I am going to iron it and they are going to disappear. Anyway, you almost don't see them because of the thread. Okay, before I forget, I have also pin cushions that I made, and I have this one I made in a stream. When I made another one like this in a stream recently, and I started another one that I have here somewhere. That's it. This is also a pin cushion, and it's my house. So this is not my design. This I took from internet, and on the stream that I did it, I have or in Facebook, I have the name of the author. Okay, so whatever I want to use, let's start. You can use regular regular thread also if you want, depend on what you are going to do. In this case, I am going to do some decorative one, and I am going to repeat a decorative in any one of them. We have 18 minutes, so I hope we have time to do it. So I stream Sundays, but 9 a.m. EST, and Thursday at noon EST. And okay. I will try to do it so you can see what I do, but whatever you want to do, it's okay. You don't need to do something in particular. I need to take more water, sorry. I'm allergic and I have something in my throat. So you can do a regular stitch by hand. You can do a regular stitch by machine. You can embroider like I am doing now. I am taking a little bit up and a little bit down, and I made with that this kind of zigzaggy. And I really like this when I need to join two fabrics like this, because it's like the blanket stitch, but a little different the design. And what I love of this, that of course we are not going to do it today because I want to show you how to do the triangular thingy. I enjoy to slow stitch, really, to doing this slow and enjoy of anything. For instance, this is I lost the pot. So this is French knots And then I did a little bird on that. That's my design. That wasn't on the original design. I wish I had a magic bark bottom for my neighbor's dog. I can, you know what you can do? Next time that your neighbor dog is barking, tape it. And then you can put, whenever he starts, you can put his own barking with big speakers. Here we have a lot of dogs around, so someone dog starts and then you have the chorus line. So I decided that this will be the inner part. Okay, so let's try to chat less and do more so I can do the important part, that is the mechanism of this. Okay, so 1 or 2, this, and that's it. And like most of the times, I don't know what I am going to do next. That is whatever. So I should done a little cut inside. Maybe I still can. Because we have here, there. We can do a little cut. So then we have less problems here. And we can do also on these parts, but I'm not so worried about that now. And I cannot reach this part. You can put a bond folder inside. I am going to do this in the part that I can reach. Well, I cannot reach almost everywhere. You see, like that. And then you have, okay. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. This we do like that. And we stitch whatever you want. Invisible stitch, like this with embroidery. I can do a blanket stitch, for instance. You can do different stitches. And of course, because we are going to, no, this one we are not going to do. Okay. Let's see how much time we have. 10 minutes. Oh no. I am going to show you how to do it. You grab one part and you stitch, and then you do like that. No, it's not that part, that part. Like this. You stitch this here, and then you put it like that. So you have this kind of, it's like a I don't know, a chair. And then you sew here too, here and here. But we left a little bit, and I am going to show you here. Once you have this, okay, you see this. So I am going to try to do it anyway, but I don't want to left you without explanation. So we did this part and this part. Only in this side, we are going to left a little bit so we can put the string on it. And then we are going to sew here, this part. And in this part, we are going to put in the opposite part, the hole. So let's say that this is all. We can do it like that at the same time and left a little bit. And we can do it here and left a little bit here. So we have here open and here open. And then you are going to put inside, let's put this in one of the pin cushion. You see, you do the knot, sorry, I am not. And you put it inside with this, whatever you can grab it. And then you go, or first you go there. I put this, you can put a button, you can put a bead or whatever, or even a knot only. Then you put this inside, then outside and inside again, and then inside you do the knot. And then whatever you want to put inside, even, I don't know, scent. Yeah. Because I always said knot instead of, oh, thank you. Instead of say not, I said not, until Paula said to me, grabbed my attention about it. So I said always, I am not. So you see, when you do that, you close it and you have a triangle. So we have 8 minutes. Should I or not? I'm not. I don't know. I don't know even if I can do it. But if that works, then you will have a triangle like this. Well, this is not a triangle, of course. Okay, I will try to do sometime. I'm not sure. Oh, I know what we need to do now. I am not going to finish it now. I need to pull this and see what happened. Okay. I might left it a little bit more. But it's quite nice. So we have 5 minutes now. and I am not going to be able to do that, but I can maybe pin it. Let's see if I can pin it. So I have my pin. Let's pin it like that. And like that. I can do it with clips. You see that I am not putting here because here will be open. Yeah, you know, I love it too. Jeans take very well. So this will be like that and like that. And we are going to left this here. And then we need something like that. Some ribbon. I have a ribbon here. And it's this one, black. 3 minutes. Go to the next one. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you for putting the link to the stencil. And you, Paula is a designer there too, and Darcy is designer too. And you could find every of our designs there. Let's try. Let's try. I don't know if I will be able to, but I will sure try. Okay. I'm not going to put some bead because of the constriction of the time, but I can do it later again. So, bead, knot. You put something inside like this. I need one. Where is my little one? Okay, I have this. That's it. It's inside. It takes this. No, there. Okay. Let's take it. One is inside. The other didn't want to. There. So you put this here outside, and then you put that inside from here. And then, of course, you do a knot big enough so it's not escaping from here. Now I will need to do 1 minute. Yeah. They are so adorable. Okay, so let's put this a little bit like near so this does not escape. It escaped anyway. I don't know why I did. Okay, now it's not going to escape. And then when you do this close like a triangle. Well, of course, this is upside down. Anyway, that's what needs to happen if, of course, this will be sewn. So I am really, really enjoyed the hope and your company. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Go to the other one, to the next one.